Under the definition of a knockout machine, a photo of Mike Tyson should be placed, who, since the 1980s, never stopped finishing his opponents both inside and outside the ring. In this video, we bring you a top list of encounters where Tyson didn't always have it easy, but his strength and unbreakable warrior spirit led to some of the most surprising victories of his career. We start our top list with a bout that took place on January 22, 1988, at the Atlantic City Convention Center, New Jersey. The legendary Joe Cortez was the referee and could have gone home early that night. Tyson was only 21 years old, making him 17 years younger than Holmes, who was 38 and had been out of the ring for 21 months. Due to the fight's outcome, Larry's choice to make his triumphant return to the ring couldn't have been more wrong. Mike, the undisputed champion, was the aggressor throughout the fight, but it wasn't until the fourth round that he pushed Holmes, with the help of his fists, to temporarily retire from the ring. Tyson managed to trouble Holmes with a powerful right hand that landed squarely on his chin, causing him to fall into the corner of the ring.
Right now, getting through this fourth round is the biggest problem. Oh, right hand, down goes!
Holmes managed to get up at the count of 4, but Cortez extended the safety count to 8. In an attempt to clear his thoughts, Larry shook his head a couple of times while an enraged Tyson advanced towards him. Mike was trying to land the final blow, and that's when he connected with another powerful right hand that made Holmes hit the ropes and fall again. With the unbreakable spirit that every boxer must possess, Holmes got up at the count of 5, further enraging Tyson, who was trying to end the fight by throwing powerful combinations of punches, prompting the ring attendants to demand that the fight be stopped. It didn't matter how far Larry retreated, Mike pursued him. Cortez signaled the end of the fight after another strong right hand from Tyson thwarted Holmes's escape plan and made him fall to the canvas. It was the first time in 50 fights that Larry Holmes was knocked out. It took Holmes 3 years to return to the ring, coming back in 1991 and fighting until 2002. Later that same year, in 1988, Mike Tyson entered the ring to face Michael Spinx at the Convention Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. On a historic June 27th, Tyson was in his prime, and no matter how many fights he won, there was always a new opponent to beat. The fight was announced as once and for all, but the promotion lasted longer than it took the young but beastly Iron Mike to leave Spinx lying on the canvas. The excitement of the audience was indescribable. It was a fight between two undefeated boxers, each of whom had legitimately earned the right to compete for the World Heavyweight Championship, and the winner would have exclusive possession of the title. When the opening bell rang, Tyson lunged and threw a left hook that inflicted damage on the top of Spinx's head. Later, Mike could describe how he saw fear appear in Michael's eyes. However, Spinx's downfall occurred after receiving one of Tyson's typical solid blows. It quickly became apparent that Michael was interested in tying Tyson up since he couldn't escape the damage with a strategic retreat. Frank Cappuccino, the referee, put some distance between them, and when Spinx tried to step back, Tyson threw his head back with a left hook from which he hadn't fully recovered when he already felt a short, twisted right hook just below his heart. There, Spinx fell to one knee, marking the first knockdown of his professional career, but he got up at the count of 4.
He's landing it, but he's taking them. The uppercut, body shot, down goes!
When the fight resumed, in a desperate attempt to defend himself, Spinx lowered his guard, and Tyson confronted him with a powerful right hook, a blow that traveled in an arc to the level of his waist and connected with Michael right under his chin. Almost immediately, Spinx's eyes rolled back, and his legs began to shake. He ended up falling backward with his arms extended, and when he tried to get up, he crashed onto the right side of his face. By the time Cappuccino reached the count of 10, Spinx's head rested against the bottom rope. Tyson destroyed him in just 1 minute and 31 seconds of the first round. On August 1st, 1987, at the Las Vegas Hilton, Mike Tyson faced one of the toughest rivals he encountered in the ring. Tyson's record stood at 30 wins, with 27 of them coming by knockout, while Tucker had 34 wins, with 29 by knockout. Both boxers entered the ring undefeated. Bill Graham, Julio Roldan, and Phil Newman were the judges in a Don King production that would go down in history. Tucker, as the International Boxing Federation champion, had no choice but to fight for survival, making it difficult for Tyson to land more than one punch at a time. Although Tucker managed to shake Tyson's world with powerful right-hand punches during the first 3 rounds, it became evident that he was losing strength starting from the 4th round and changed his fighting style to one more suitable for lasting the full 12 rounds. Tyson, the World Boxing Council and World Boxing Association champion, managed to land significant blows during the last 2/3 of the fight, with Tucker showing signs of life only in the final round when he connected with a powerful left hook to Iron Mike's head.
Troy Tucker won the title against Buster Douglas. I felt that he needed more.
Tucker seems to be fighting the kind of fight that he thinks.
Ultimately, Tyson defeated Tony Tucker by unanimous decision from the judges. We conclude our top list with the first round of a bout that consisted of 2 fights. It all began on March 18, 1991, at the Mirage Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, when Tyson entered the ring for the first time to face Donovan Ruck. Tyson entered the fight as the number 1 heavyweight contender for the WBC, WBA, and IBF, while Ruck represented the 2nd heavyweight contender for the same organizations. From the start of the fight, it was clear that both boxers were looking to assert themselves. However, it didn't take Tyson long to find the rhythm of the fight and control it. He managed to knock Ruck down in both the 2nd and 3rd rounds.
Ruck has not learned any lessons from Douglas throwing an uppercut from outside. He's throwing from way out there.
Ruck knew he wouldn't let Tyson escape easily and tried to hang on until his body couldn't take it anymore.
Here for withstanding this kind of barrage. Tyson has Ruck on the rope. If Tyson applies the pressure, he's got him where he wants him now.
The referee, Richard Steele, made the decision to end the fight after Tyson executed a barrage of powerful punches on Donovan, leaving him staggering and unable to continue. Mike Tyson was awarded the victory by technical knockout at 2 minutes and 22 seconds of the 7th round. But the rivalry between these 2 boxers didn't end there, as on June 28th of the same year, in the same venue, they entered the ring once again. From the start of the fight, it seemed that Ruck would meet the same fate. In fact, there was a certain parallel when he was seen falling due to Tyson's attacks during the 2nd and 4th rounds. However, Ruck managed to surpass his personal record, reaching the 8th round, during which he lost a point for hitting Tyson after the bell rang. However, Tyson didn't have a perfect fight either, as 2 points were deducted from him in the 9th and 10th rounds for low blows. This made it impossible to anticipate the decision the judges would make.
Penalty, let's see where that low blow. Remember, he has been twice worn below, way south of the border. And
at the end of the 12th round, the judges' scorecards favored Tyson, and he won by unanimous decision, leaving Donovan Ruck with no desire to arrange a 3rd encounter. We thank you for making it this far, and we remind you that the best way to support our content is by liking and subscribing to the channel. Which of these encounters was your favorite? Let us know in the comments.